to Chirp. This is our entry to the 2012 Imagine Cup Game Design for Phone category. This is about a boy named Phil who was turned into a bird for harming the environment. The only way for him to become human again is to make the environment clean, green, healthy, and wealthy, while also helping build a community. This is the community that Chirp will help build. Notice that it's divided into 4 areas. Each of these represent a specific environmental goal. Let's start helping Chirp. At the start of every stage, I will be there to give you gifts, which can help you throughout your journey. But that's not the only help that I will give Chirp. He will also call to give hints when needed. Let's look at the other elements found in the gameplay screen. The time. Throughout Chirp's journey, there is a running time, so it is a very important resource that you should be mindful about. The items. This is the number of items that Chirp has collected so far. The global partners. These are represented by coins with a smiling person in it. The number shows how many global partners you are able to embrace. The bunch of hearts. It symbolizes Chirp's lives. The phone. You can tap this to answer Owl's calls and get hints like the one shown earlier. Item queue. It will contain every item that Chirp collects. Let's go and find some items. One of Chirp's tasks is to collect the items scattered around the area, then properly classify them afterwards. Items to be collected as well as their classifications vary depending on what stage you are in. Aside from the items placed in the item queue, there are also other items like hearts, time, and global partner coins. Be sure to get them as these are bonuses in the game. While walking around, Chirp must also watch out for different obstacles. Obstacles include pitfalls, falling objects, vanishing tiles, and death tiles. There will also be enemies, so you must be more careful. This is the basic game flow for the first 3 stages. Before the time runs out, Chirp must arrive at the checkpoint of each stage with at least half of the total items in that area. You have to drag and drop the items to place these under their proper classifications. Every time you put an item in the wrong classification, there's a decrease in time. In contrast, if you put an item in its proper classification, there's an increase in time, which can be used for the remainder of the game. After classifying the items, you will see the environmental effect of your actions to the community that you are helping build. Then, you can choose an upgrade for the community element specific to the stage you are in. For now, let's choose the better upgrade. If you tap the community element, you will see a pop-up screen that showcases a trivia about the environmental goal of the stage, a closer look at the community element that you have just upgraded, and the status of your achievements specific to the stage. After each stage, you have an option to go back and play again through the other stages that you have already finished, so you can achieve the time needed to get the better or best upgrades or merely to get a better remaining time. This is called an area jump. You must always try to finish the stage with as much remaining time as possible so you can get the best upgrades for the community. Now let's try and discover Stage 4. Stage 4, the wealthy area, has a totally different gameplay compared to all the other stages. Here, Chirp can now fly. Your objective is to collect as many gems as you can. These gems represent natural resources. While Chirp is in flight, he should avoid the obstacles along the way. What else are there in Chirp? There's also an achievements component in the game. Here, you can see the list of achievements which you can unlock while you play. To make you feel good and happy that you have achieved something, you will be prompted each time an achievement is unlocked. Now for the future improvements of Chirp, Team Chase is planning to connect Chirp to Facebook and Twitter. This of course is to add a social networking component to the challenge where players can post some details and achievements that they get from playing the game. This is also to promote more awareness about environmental sustainability, since the players will be able to share eco tips and trivia online.